the Tuesday evening experiential meditation session. जिसको भी हिंदी में सुनना है, जो भी जूम पर है, आप इंटरप्रिटेशन लैंग्वेज सिलेक्ट करके हिंदी में सुन सकते हैं. So today's our topic is authenticity and happiness. And I'm sure that you all must be able to relate, right? The more authentic you are with yourself, the more happier you are, right? So what is authenticity? And authenticity may be in the simplest way, if we have to understand, it is whatever you are inside, you should be also outside also the same, right? That would be called being authentic, right? So if this is the definition of being authentic, then for a moment I want you to go within and check that how much, if I have to give rating to my own self on the scale of 1 to 10, how much I will give, right? 10 being the highest and 1 being the lowest, right? How would you rate yourself? Take some time, and whatever you understand or whatever you are going through at this time, and putting yourself into this particular situation or the things which you are going through, evaluate yourself and see, are you 100% authentic to yourself or not? So I will give you maybe 30-40 seconds, and maybe after the session maybe you can, so someone who wants to listen in Hindi, what you have to do is on the Zoom window where you are able to see me, if you are on computer or on your, अगर आप कंप्यूटर पे हो या फिर सेल फोन पर हो, अगर आप अपना माउस वहाँ पर कर्सर अपने स्क्रीन पर लेके आएंगे ना, तो नीचे इंटरप्रिटेशन लिखा होगा, और वहाँ इंटरप्रिटेशन में वहाँ पर लैंग्वेज लिखा है हिंदी, तो उसको सिलेक्ट करेंगे तो आप हिंदी में सुन सकते हैं. So take everyone time little bit, right? And rate yourself. Okay, everyone has done that exercise. Okay, I think after the session is over, if you really want to make an effort on it, maybe you can spend more time. You can also do it every day, right? To evaluate your own self, right? Because this is such a beautiful quality of being truthful to your own self is a very big quality or a virtue, I would say, and which will make you move forward at a very fast speed. Whatever you want to become, whatever goals you have, you can easily achieve when you have this quality, when you are truthful to yourself. But many times we are not. right? Why? Why we are not truthful to ourselves? Because I don't want to see myself low, right? And so I pretend, right? Many times I pretend in many different things. I pretend to my own self, I pretend to wherever I am put up to, right? And when I pretend, what happens? I move away from my true self. And this I would say, this wrong impression or the falsehood which I carry, which I actually learn from the childhood itself, right? And we learn it many times unnaturally, naturally, right? When we are put up into situations, what happens, right? Because many times parents tell you this is not what you should do. Say, for example, you have an interest as a child of music or something, and parents will say, no, that will not make your life better, right? What you will do when you will learn music? So you have to study well, you have to do the. So there are many, I am just giving you one example, but there are many incidents like this where what I want or what my potential is or what my interest is, many times the things, the situation, the people will not allow me to do it, right? And it won't be a real force, but those suggestions, those advice are such that whatever you want to do, you generally suppress it, right? And that is where you slowly and gradually go away from what you are actually. And authenticity is nothing but who really I am. But because of this, or say for example, I would say that you know that that certain people, if you come into interaction with them, and you know that they may take it wrong, and you have to lie, you have to make up in sharing things and all of that, right? What happens when you have a mask? It becomes a very weird feeling, right? Very complicated feeling. A feeling of confusion is there, because what you are and what you are trying to, it is very difficult, right? What you have to watch your words, so it becomes very complicated, and you get stressed out in it, isn't it? So that could be some such an event. But if I am holding a false image about myself, how much confusion I am creating about my own self, right? And when I am into that kind of a mode, will I be happy, right? Many times we have identity crisis, especially when the children are growing, right? So children have identity crisis, right? And not only that, people have identity crisis when they retire also, right? Then now what I will do? And that is why you will find many times people say, I am an ex-doctor, I am an ex-engineer. So whatever I was for the whole life, I want to continue that identity, but you cannot, right? So what happens? So that is why there are crises. And this identity crisis is also because I don't know really who am I. Or I would say I don't have a courage to see who really am I. Right? And when I have identity crisis, what I will do? These are the two extreme examples I have said, but the same identity crisis is always there when we are in the between age also, right? Because how we see ourselves, we see, okay, how my neighbor's life is, I compare with it, right? So what will happen when I compare? Then I am trying to imitate them, right? Whoever that person is, right? In whatever context it is. So am I being myself? No, right? And that is why what happens when you try to become something which you are not, how much success you will receive in it, right? How much happy you will be. Because you may want something else, but you think that, yeah, this is good, maybe I want to have that, and I make an effort for that. After getting it, will you be happy? Right? Because that is not what really am I, or that is not really what I need in my life, right? Then what will happen? I will not have happiness, and then also I will not value myself also, because you will feel somewhere empty even after doing it, even after imitating it or making an effort which someone else is doing. At the end, I will not be really happy with myself because I really don't know what I am looking for, isn't it? And so maybe it is, we live in the world where there is the world of competition, and you want to be in the race and you want to be ahead in the race, and because of all this hustle and bustle, somewhere we lose our identity. And not only we lose our identity, but we lose peace, we lose happiness also. Because there is no satisfaction, there is no contentment in it. Because what I am looking, I am far away from it. I am unaware about it, and I am not making an attempt for it. Isn't it? So, and these challenges comes in many different ways again, right? Maybe body becomes old. At that time also challenges come, because again I want to I want to show myself young, right? But whatever it is, accept it, right? Again, there you will find that there is a struggle in it until you accept it, right? It could be my hair is going gray, and I'm concerned about it. What you can do? You cannot do anything. Accept your real self, whatever it is. These are the changes in life. So I'm just giving few examples, but the same way it could be personality also. Same way how I think also. Because the world out there, we see that there is always negative kind of thinking people have. But if I am real to myself, what kind of thinking I would like to have? A positive thinking, right? But when you see everyone is thinking negative, what happens? I also think negative. And the more I think negative, what I'm doing? Am I connecting to my real self, or I'm connecting to my false self? Right? The self means what? Here at Brahma Kumaris, it is taught from the very beginning that you are an unique individual. And we as a unique individual has these amazing qualities of peace, of love, of happiness, of harmony. So we have that quality. Am I relating myself with those qualities? Am I living a life with those qualities? Because that is what really am I. Isn't it? You will find when you are at peace, you are at ease, right? When you are happy, you feel comfortable, isn't it? So these peace, happiness are my actually natural qualities. This is what really am I. And so whatever makes me peaceless, whatever makes me unhappy is not real me. Right? So the more you connect to your real self, the more you are genuine to yourself, what you are going to experience is nothing but peace and happiness, contentment, self worth, self respect about yourself. And so I should experience that. And if I'm not experiencing, then you need to check somewhere I am not connected to my real self. Do you all agree? Right? And being honest, being truthful to yourself becomes little bit of challenging, right? Especially when it comes to my weaknesses, right? I need to accept it. The more I think that no, I don't have that weakness, or you reject that because I don't want to see myself in that way, what happens? It is like a bird, right? In front of a bird, a cat is coming, right? And bird thinks that okay, bird closes the eyes and thinking that cat is not coming. What will happen? Right? You will die, right? So even if there is a weakness or something, have courage to accept it. And you will find that when you have courage to accept it, you will have that realization, you will have that strength to overcome also. But we have this fear, what will happen? If I see my weakness, I will feel down. Anyway, I am down. When I see my weakness, accept that weakness, I will feel more down. It is not that. If you are positive, if you are really connected to your real self, your positive self, your peaceful self, then what will happen? Even knowing your weakness, you will accept it with courage and you will see what I can do best to overcome. Right? So have courage. Right? And if there are good things, right? If I know I have some speciality, I have this advantage of something, right? Maybe making right decisions, I have advantage of maybe good life. Utilize that in a way where you can boost your positivity. Right? Use it in a worthwhile way. Time, energy, whatever you have, expertise, what you have, use it. And use it for others. When you use it for others, you feel happy about it. It's a very easy way to experience happiness. Selflessly help someone else. Right? You may find that these things are way away from what people's thinking is right now, but you will see, implement this, and you will find that you will become more happier. Help wherever you can, support wherever you can. Whoever needs help, you will feel very happy. Right? And thereby you are actually connecting to your real self. Right? You will be proud about yourself. You will have self-respect. Right? So then this relationship with the self will grow. And you will enjoy this real friendship with your real self. right? Otherwise, what I do wrong things, and then I say, oh, yeah, whole world is doing it, I am doing it, what's the big thing? And what I do, I kill myself. I kill my real self. And when I kill my real self, will I be happy? No. And that is why happiness is disappeared. You will not find people happy, smiling faces at this time. They are always burdened with some kind of pressure. And it is not a pressure of outside, it is a kind of relationship I have with my own self. Right? So be genuine to yourself. And that is the most easiest way to move forward. Most easiest way to change yourself. Because the moment you accept yourself as you are stepping into the process of changing yourself better. Okay, the moment you realize you accept what you are, the next moment the change starts happening. And do it, and you will see it. It is very easy. Right? Let go of all the fears. If I look within, if I have relationship with myself, all the negativities come. Don't. Start with something positive, what you are, and work with yourself. And then when things come, thoughts come, which are not positive or which can bring you down, at that time deal with it. But start something positive, start something hopeful, and build this friendship with yourself. Otherwise, you will be lost in this world. Because this world is of falsehood. Okay? So let's sit in meditation, reflect, and connect with our real self. So those who have joined for the first time, sit at a place where there is some silence. If you can be in your in a separate room, that would be good. Make sure your back is erect while sitting. Make sure your feet are grounded completely, right? So sit in a position where you can sit comfortably for 15-20 minutes. And you don't have to really move much. So sit in that comfortable position. I will share some thoughts, contemplate on it, reflect on it, and also experience it. Om Shanti. In this whole world, the most important individual is me. I am here in this world to contribute. And so the more the attention I have on myself, the more I can contribute to this world. The more I am peaceful, the more I can contribute peace to the world. More happier I am, I can contribute happiness to the world. What I feel and what I do is my contribution to the world. So let me be hopeful to myself. I want to connect to my real self. And this real self is very, very positive. Always guides me to the right path. Connect to my true self. I accept who I am now. Whatever way I have related to myself in the past, I let go that. I am now in present, and whatever experiences of life and for my own self I have, I use that to live my present life. To live positively and to live a healthy life. I have an innate quality of cleanliness. As an individual, I also like things which are clean and tidy. And so, let me make an effort to even clean my feelings, clean my attitude, clean my vision towards myself, attitude towards myself. Let me have it, a very pure vision and attitude towards myself. Create a beautiful vision for your own self. How I really want to see myself. When adverse things come in my life, how I want to see myself. Create a vision for it. Check your strengths and see which quality I will use. In adverse situation. How I will think about my own self. I want to stay strong, powerful, hopeful and full of zeal and enthusiasm, bubbling with positive energy. Adverse situation cannot bring me down. I have full faith in myself that when I connect to my real self, I know the way out, how to overcome it. And there are many ways to overcome adverse situation. Only thing is I need to have that zeal and enthusiasm. I believe in myself. Relate to an event which keeps on happening in your life. where you want to stay positive and which you are not able to as much as you want. Bring that event in front of you and see that event with your real self. The real self is of peace, of power. So, hold that positive feeling and see how you will see that same event positively. What you will think at that time to keep self-respect, to have integrity with your own self. Create a self-defense mechanism by using your virtue. When I connect to my true self, I really know what change I need to bring. Bring that change now. And change yourself and see that same event happening. Stay peaceful. Stay detached, unaffected by it. Just connect to your true self and do your best. And this is my contribution to it. Staying positive is itself and contribution. Hear your inner calling. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. I want to let you know that this program is also on YouTube live, so you can go to YouTube/BK Edison /@BK Edison. That is how you can go to our YouTube channel and listen to these recordings or past classes also. Okay. You can go to YouTube's. I hope you are able to connect to your true self, and the more you are connected with our original self, then happiness would be very natural, right? Ideally, we all should be always smiling, always happy, right? That is a sign of being positive, optimistic, hopeful. So make an effort. I am also making that effort to always stay positive no matter what, right? Om Shanti. See you all next Tuesday then. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Anyone has any question? Sure. So the question is that that she is not able to meditate, and because of the health reasons, and not able to close eyes. So actually, you'd glad to hear it that Raj Yoga meditation is an open eye meditation, right? So if you learn our meditation course, then definitely it will really help, because meditation is where you keep your mind very positive, healthy. And when your mind is healthy, mind is positive, then definitely it can impact the body also, right? Because it is said that that 80% of the disease are psychosomatic, coming from the mind to the body, right? So if your mind becomes healthy, then the body also will feel ease, right? Whatever we have to go through, we have to go through. But if you have a positive mindset, then you go it with not that much trouble, right? Okay. Om Shanti. Good night, everyone. Bye.
Om Shanti. Good night.
Om Shanti.
Thank you.
Om Shanti.
It
Om
was very
Shanti.
nice.
You're welcome.